Hey Virgo, this is Nikki. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight's Virgo energy check-in is an almost personal reading for you. Tonight is all about your energy, Virgo, your intuition, and your spiritual guidance. In this almost personal reading, we tap into the collective Virgo energy with and while connecting with the intimate messages that Spirit wants you to hear right now. Whether you're seeking clarity, guidance, or insight into your next steps, this reading is here to align you with your highest path. Okay. What you'll discover in this reading, Virgo, and me myself, since I'm a Virgo, insights into our current energy and spiritual path, guidance for navigating our challenges and opportunities that's coming our way, messages to help us align with our personal and collective Virgo power. These hopefully will be subtle, intimate messages filled with wisdom for our growth, reflection, and clarity. Okay? Wow. Love is strange. Love, sure enough, is strange, isn't it? It is strange. I don't care if it's familial love, if it's love, how you love your neighbor, or if you love a significant other or ex, it sure is strange. Okay? It is strange. So, this almost personal reading, Virgo, is the perfect way for you to connect deeply with spirit. Excuse me, to connect deeply with spirit and to embrace guidance available to you tonight or whenever you see this reading. Sometimes you just gotta leave people alone. Sometimes you just gotta ghost them. Okay, like maybe they've ghosted you. Maybe you haven't heard from somebody in a while. They said that they would contact you. They haven't. Maybe you went out on a date with somebody, connected with somebody, and they just left and never came back. You know, just sometimes you just gotta, you can't make them like you. You can't make them love you. You just gotta move on away from it. It's like I thought I had feelings for this person. I thought this person had feelings for me, but it didn't turn out that way. And you can't blame yourself. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. You ever think about that? Don't lose hope. Please don't lose hope. Sometimes, rejection is God's protection. Sometimes that's the way you got to look at it. Another rotten apple, another frog that I done kissed. So what? Move on. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. It's not even worth belly aching over. There goes personal, almost personal reading here. You figure like, will I ever find relationships? I feel like the most things right now that we hope, right now this year at this point in time is love. Sometimes you just gotta let love come to you, Virgo, and it will. You will have a stable connection, coming into your life. But this is a perfect opportunity to work on you while you're single. Even if you are in a connection right now, even if you're in a connection right now and it's unhealthy for you, whatever, you just gotta let it go. Okay, just gotta let it go. You got a stable connection here. You know, uh, you probably thought the connection that you were in or that you were almost in was stable. You thought that was the one. You got to let it go. You are much, much more worthier than this. There could be a connection coming, but a stable connection, but it's been slow. You've been on your own for a while. You've been single for a minute. You know why you've been single so long? Because you needed to work on you. You needed to let go of what's holding you back, that relationship that didn't work out right, that person who you kept on wishing and hoping and praying will come back to you from your past. You don't need that person. You see, you want somebody, you have this nostalgia, you have this connection with somebody from your past, but you got to move on from it because this person is hindering your growth forward. This new connection that wants to come into existence for you. But if you keep on holding on to hopes of this person coming back from your past because you still have feelings for them or you think you still love them, you're never going to get this good thing that's coming your way, this stable connection, this balanced beam of love that's coming into your life. Okay, move on. Almost personal reading for Virgo. Ooh, what's falling out? Okay, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. You gotta learn how to forgive your past. You gotta heal from it and move on. Let go of what no longer serves the glory of your good, your highest good, Virgo. Move on. Deep in your heart, you already know. You already know the answer. Do what feels right. Move on. You already know that person who ghosted you, who left you out in the cold, who lied to you, cheated on you, or however you want to call it, you already know they were no good. You thought that you could change the situation. You thought that you could wait on them and hope like hell they could come back. Why? You're just wasting your time, theirs, and the person who wants to come into your life energetically the right way. Okay? Let go. Move on. Know your value. Know your worth. I mean, we've been talking about this the last couple of nights. There's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with being on your own. I may just try to go live tomorrow night. Say tomorrow, 7 o'clock around now, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Yeah, so you could definitely be moving toward relationships. A relationship. You've been through a lot with somebody. Hurt people. This person has been hurt before. This person who ghosted you, who walked out of your life, whatever. They've been hurt before. So I hear what goes around comes around. I was hurt before, so I'm going to hurt Virgo before they hurt me. This person probably can't stand Virgos because they've been hurt before by Virgo. So they're going to do it to you before it was like it was done unto them. Okay. So, I mean, that's not your fault that they were hurt by another Virgo. So, I mean, that's just the way it is. But you have such a big heart, such a kind and loving heart. That's just who you are. But don't let people walk all over you and stump your heart into the ground because they feel like they can and they will do it any way possible. If they feel like they can do it and get away with it, they will. Okay, and you don't need that in your life. There goes almost personal reading. So whenever you see this reading, Virgo, hopefully it will resonate with you. Today is the 16th. No, it's not. I'm tripping. Today is the 8th. I'm way off right now. Today is the 8th. Almost personal reading for Virgo. It's time for a treat. It's time for you to treat yourself to something better, even if it means treating yourself better. Maybe your birthday is September 9th. No, the 10th, September 10th. Or September 1st. Maybe this person called you Candy or Candy Cane. Maybe Angel. Maybe Angel. They called you Angel. That's crazy. Hold on a second. Okay. Stifled, bored, and stuck. This person possibly was bored with you. Probably because, honestly, they were probably bored with you because you weren't meant to be with them and they weren't meant to be with you. So they went and found somebody who they were meant to be with. There's nothing wrong with telling the truth. They were stifled in a relationship. They felt stifled in the relationship. Maybe Virgo because you were too pushy or too needy or too clingy. There's nothing wrong with telling the motherfucking truth. Sometimes we can be too clingy when we love somebody, especially if we have abandonment issues, Virgo. But I'm being... Hold on. I said something about Angel. Okay. So I feel like the cluster of readings I've been putting out the last few nights has a lot to do with healing yourself and preparing for love, true love that's coming into your life. I did a personal reading for someone tonight, and for whatever reason, this title came out. This book came out in the reading, and I just saw Angel here on this card. So, and it's coming out here for you. Okay, not this particular card. It was something else that came out in her reading that made me tell her about this book. But I'm telling you about this book too. It's called Redeeming Love. Now, I did a reading about this 3 or 4 years ago, and the character in this book, her name is Sarah, but the name she was going by in the book was what? Angel. So I'm going to put that reading in this book. I'm going to put the title of the other reading I did to this book about 4 years ago, the reading that I used this book for about 4 years ago or so in this reading, so you can watch it and maybe you can glean something if you read the book, of course, but and from the other reading as well. It had to do a lot with healing too, finding love in this book. Angel. She kept running away from Michael because she didn't feel her worth. She didn't feel like she was worthy of a good man based on the stuff, the way she lived her life and the life she grew up in. So she just kept running away from him, y'all. She kept running away. I don't deserve you, and you deserve someone better. He kept coming to get her. Every time she left him, he would come and get her. But the last time she left him, he didn't go. He didn't go back to pick her to get her. He said, "Well, he pleaded with God. God, please let me go get her." He said, "Nope." God said, no, she needs to come back to you willingly. Long story short, she ended up going back home to her man. But anyway, wow, this is a good book. The classic story that has captured the hearts of millions worldwide. But anyway, good book. But anyway, I just have to tell you all that. It's Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. This is I know the book by heart, but anyway, yes, I can't speak enough about this book, but it's about self-love. You may have gone through some stuff. You may have been raped in your life. You may have been abused in your life. You may have felt unworthy in your life, but you are still worthy for good, pure love by the right person. You don't have to suffer in silence. You don't have to feel unworthy of relationships, unworthy of love because you've been through some shit. You get what I'm saying? So you got good love here. Somebody who wants to come in and love you, but you have to feel worthy of it. You have to know that you deserve good love. All right? You got to find healing, but you have to find healing in yourself, Virgo. You got to find that healing in you. Okay. What's that song? A hero lies in you. Get that? Yeah, we have that ancient wisdom here. I mean, you're very, very. I feel like you're very, very wise, but you don't realize how much your intuition has already spoken to you about unhealthy relationships, about the people you waste your time with. You already know when somebody's not good for you. You already know when these men and women are unhealthy of your essence. Why are you wasting your time with them? Why do you want to be caught up with somebody who's been hurt before and they're not going to do anything but hurt you and bring you down? But that's what you want to be with. You can't change stupid. You get what I'm saying? You can't change them. They want to keep doing what they're wanting to do. Let them do that. You can't think about what they're doing and what is this person doing? What is this Sagittarius doing? What is this person who what I'm going online to see what they're doing, who they're doing it with. Are they screwing around? Are they messing around? What are they doing? Let them do what they want to do. Move on. Stop wasting your time trying to figure out what this person is doing and live your life. There's nothing wrong with being by yourself. Stop focusing. You're focusing too much on the past. Move on. When you focus so much on the past person who you were with or the current person that you're with and you want to play detective trying to figure out what the hell they're doing, you're losing out on your peace of mind. Let it go. Let it go. Because you got love wanting to come to you, but you got to be the one that open up. You got to make healthier choices. It's just that simple. Be honest with yourself. We all got to make healthier choices when it comes to relationships and love and sacrificing our heart and our peace of mind for a piece of shit. Move on. Because you're at the point to where you can't even trust yourself to make the best decision when it comes to relationships. Who is this person out there with? Are they hooking up? Are they sleeping around with somebody else? Have they slept around with somebody else? Why? You haven't heard from them. You haven't seen them. They won't text you back. They won't call you back. They keep you waiting, keep you guessing. Why worry about it? Why hold on to it? Why think about it? Let it go. Because you already know. Heart's not gonna lie. They out there screwing around, humping and pumping and dumping and doing all that other kind of stuff. You see what's going on in Texas, and all those people got those STDs. Hmm. They traveling somewhere. Not just saying Texas, so don't get offended. It's they're everywhere, but you get what I'm saying. Move on. So when you let go, and when you find that strength within, good things start to happen, Virgo. Good things start to happen when you let go and you move on and you open yourself up to have a good conversation with the right person. You know what happens? A beautiful connection, a beautiful relationship, equal give and take, a connection beyond anything you've ever imagined. hope, love, success, a beautiful soulmate connection, one that you've wanted forever. You'll get it if you take your time and heal and stop going after the rusters. Stop trying to fix something that's never been for you anyway. You got to believe in yourself. You got to say, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. Yeah, I may be alone for New Year's. I may be alone for Valentine's Day, for my birthday, for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, all the other shit. But that doesn't mean that the right one won't come along if you just take your time. And look, take your time. You just take your time. You are trying too hard. Give it time, Virgo. Just give it some time. Find your healing in you. Like Mariah Carey's song. The hero lies in you, not anybody else when it comes to you. Forgive that person who did you wrong, because if you don't forgive that person and you go into a good relationship with a hard heart, you're going to end up hurting the best thing that ever happened to you. And you don't want that. That person is just trying to do nothing but love you. But you're not allowing them to, because you haven't forgiven the person that broke your heart and broke you down. That person broke you down, for one, because you allowed them to, and for two, because you haven't learned to forgive. Let go. You got to move on. Imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. This emperor, this empress. Let go. You got to move on. You got to look inside yourself, examine what's causing you to feel this way. What makes you think that you're unlovable? Go look in the mirror and say, I'm lovable. Go look in the mirror and say, I deserve happiness. I deserve a good man. I deserve a good woman. Reflection. What I just say, go look in the mirror. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And you look in that mirror, and like I say, you deserve the best because you are the best. When you look in that mirror and you all separated from this no class dude or this hood rat, this high value hood rat, however you want to look at it. Move on. Look in that mirror and say you deserve the best. Not that person who brought you down. Okay, because you're past that point now. You're headed toward a twin flame union with the right person. Your passion ignites. Your passion ignites. A powerful connection, one that you never felt before, with the right person. But that song, I mentioned it before in another reading or two or three. It's sad to belong to someone else when the right one comes along.